Let me see if it works. Okay, hello everybody. I'm gonna do this video because I wanted to do this video. Well, I did it yesterday in the night, but yeah, yesterday in the night I wanted to do this video. Just mostly talking about just a bunch of like things that have been the state. I made it yesterday. It was called the state of the internet, but I was like, yeah, the state of the internet. Just I wanted to mention a couple of things like that have been going on since maybe I would say like I've been on the internet for like a while, and just the amount of like outwards like hate towards different minority groups, especially like Jewish people. Like anti-Semitism is up. Like racism towards African. I live in the USA, so it's Africa. Hatred towards like African Americans, but mainly any blacks. It could be any just blacks or like lady on like X. Well, was having a huge issue like a year ago about them. There was a huge like anti like. Well, I was on X platform from like 2021 to 2026. Yeah, and there was a bunch of hate towards like Indians and a bunch of xenophobia, and there's still a bunch of xenophobia and racism, and it's mostly on platforms like X. I've been told like I ever since Elon Musk bought the platform, it's really gone like downhill. Like it seems like whatever happened to it seems like in the past the moderation team hasn't been really on on it. Like they don't really. There's like less moderation on like platforms like X and Facebook, and people have mentioned to me, which I don't have. I don't have Instagram or was it Instagram and TikTok, which I don't. I've never owned those platforms, so I cannot talk about like Instagram or Facebook because I haven't seen like any hate on like that platform. I think TikTok's pretty good because I think on TikTok you can there's not a censor. I've never used the platform, but I heard there's like some key. Like I heard like on TikTok, it's like very. There's certain words you can't even use on TikTok. Like their moderation is pretty good. But I just want to mention like X and like platforms like X, Rumble, and there's other websites. It's not just Rumble and X, but there's all these forums and just different websites where they just allow like a bunch of hate towards like different minority groups just fester like on yeah usually like yeah. And then Facebook too. Facebook is a I don't know. I remember Facebook like it was very strict. Like it was like you there was no like I don't remember like I never seen like I was on Facebook when I was like 18 years old, and I don't remember ever seeing political stuff on Facebook, which was weird before the 2020, before like the 26 election. I don't remember. I had Facebook when I was like in 2009, 2000. I was having Facebook like back when like it first came out. Not if it first came out, it was very popular, and I don't remember ever seeing like different towards like political. Like now it's super like I would say like well my channel is more left leaning, and I know it's like yeah it's just pure like MAGA stuff and pure just like hate. Like there's like a bunch of like I don't know, not that like I'm not trying to say like pushing a right wing or left wing narrative, but I'm saying like there's a lot of like just outward like hate on the platforms, and there's like zero moderation. Like it seems like I know it's they're big platforms, you can't moderate everything, but I've reported people on the like I once like there was a I was on X like in 2025 or 2024, I forget what years, and some guy was calling people like some man like someone tweeted a bunch of like I don't want to the F word for the slur of the gays. I don't want to say it, and he was saying the the hard R for the African American the I don't want to say the N. It's the N word. I don't want to say it, but yeah, and I noticed like like that guy. I reported him, and X got back to me saying like, "Oh, this person did nothing wrong," even though they were saying all this on that post, and I was like, "Oh, there's like a lack of moderation on like X." I understand like platforms like Rumble, but I remember like back in the day, like people have told me because I don't remember. I never used a X before like Elon Musk bought it, so I don't remember the platform before Elon Musk bought it. But yeah, it's becoming super just yeah, it has to be more like moderation by like Mark Zuckerberg or his security team and like Elon Musk's security team. But it's like there's so much like if you're just on like even on YouTube, I would say on YouTube too. There's a bunch of like just hate like there's a bunch of like hate towards minority groups on YouTube. Yeah, so YouTube has a huge issue with this too. So it's not like and yeah, just I don't know. I just wanted to make this video because I've been seeing like well mostly now like the hate is mostly anti-Semitism ever since like the Israel Gaza stuff happened in 2023. I would say in the past like 3 years, it's been huge amounts of like hate towards like Jews and people from Israel. So it's just like it's. I'm not saying that they have to censor it, but I don't know if the platforms have been noticing it because it's very like obvious when you go on to these platforms that there's like a full amount of it. Like it's just not like it's not hidden and like it's just out in the open, and then you report somebody, especially when somebody's like attacking somebody over like especially like LGBTQIA stuff. You know, there's so much hate towards even on people on YouTube. Like I've noticed even on YouTube, like there's a bunch of it. So it's yeah, I just I'm just really speaking my mind, just explaining like yeah, just how like toxic has like the social media has gone in the uh past couple of years. Just they no social yeah, I would say social media and the internet. Yeah, just yeah, because I remember before it would be places like I know people always say just joke that like it's like 4chan, but places like 4chan there was a bunch of like hate towards like the Jewish people and like different minorities, but it was never out in the open. Like I feel like in the past, like maybe since like 22, it's out. I'm not gonna say it's out in the open, but it's out. You can just see it. So I don't know. I just wanted to make this video, just a little video about like just like yeah, just no. Not that I've never been I've been pretty good. I've been yeah, I've never really faced any. Yeah, I'm just making this video just to be just a discourse video, just like discussing it. You know, just want to talk about it because it's just kind of weird. Yeah, but I guess I think I'm gonna just end the video. I'm just gonna yeah, just end the video. Just yeah. I just wanted to talk about this issue because it's becoming a growing issue of just hate on just hating just a lot of hatred on like you on online. So I know there's always gonna be hate, but there should be more moderation on these like websites. I don't know. Yeah. I just want to mention that. That's just a quick little video. Just me, my thoughts on the internet. Yeah, just my thoughts of how. Yeah, just yeah. Well, and then so like and subscribe to Hector's news and politics. Why I go over the news and just U.S. politics mostly. I don't really do um, world politics, but I do U.S. politics and news. Okay, bye.